Now, in response to the impact of climate change, ADB has stepped up its uh, efforts. It hopes to be the climate bank of Asia and Pacific. And in that regard, you would have heard that the climate finance ambition of ADB has been increased from $80 billion between 2019 and 2030 to $100 billion. Further, there is a commitment that by 2025, all operations of ADB will be Paris aligned, and this is in keeping with what the multilateral development banks have all agreed to do. Yesterday, ADB launched a new program that will expand our capacity to respond to climate change. This new program is called IFCAP, the Innovative Finance Facility for Climate in Asia and the Pacific. It's a global first, both in scale and scope. Let me briefly tell you what IFCAP aims to do. It will multiply ADB's lending capacity through leverage by allowing us to crowd in substantially more resources from the private sector and other investors who share our commitment to climate action. The program is based on the use of financial guarantees from our partners. As of now, Denmark, Japan, the Republic of Korea, Sweden, the United Kingdom, and the United States have joined this, but the doors are open and we would welcome more partners in this. By guaranteeing a portfolio of ADB's sovereign loans, they will help to shoulder some of the loss in case of a credit event in one of our borrowers. This will reduce the capital ADB needs to hold for credit risk, freeing up capital for a substantial increase in lending to climate projects. IFCAP financing will support both mitigation projects to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and adaptation projects to build resilience to the impacts of climate change. In ADB's endeavor, the private sector is essential to ensuring the transition to net zero, something which I was just discussing with Rajiv. The scale of investment needed is beyond what the public sector can provide. Fortunately, sustainable finance from private sources, in particular green and social finance, is growing rapidly and brings many benefits. It meets the growing sustainability appetite of our stakeholders, it mitigates sustainability risks, and broadens the financing base for projects, and it will bring positive environmental and social outcomes. The most important step towards scaling up sustainable finance is to mobilize more private sector capital. The private sector has access to significant amounts of funds and can help bring innovative financing solutions to the market, including local currency project finance loans, green and blue bonds, sustainability-linked loans, and funded and unfunded risk participation structures, and this is just to name a few.